Okay, meta theater, obviously, as we said, Prospero is like a director. He's like Shakespeare, and he's coordinating a play on the island. And then there's also performances, smaller performances like The Mask, which is basically this kind of divine little play that Prospero puts on for Miranda and Ferdinand when they're getting married. So there's a play within a play. What's the effect of meta theater? You've got to talk about what it's actually doing, right? It's creating a layer. So you're watching a play, and now you're watching a play within a play. What's that going to do for the audience in terms of how they're viewing things? There's a heightened awareness of the artificiality of the dramatic form. Like, we become aware that what we're watching is actually an illusion. Because we get to see another play within the play, maybe we'll remember that we're not actually in this world, right? So there's a heightened awareness of the artificiality of the play. However, what it also does, what's the opposite of that? Because you're creating these layers of appearance, like there's a play within a play, and then there's real world. Well, maybe the real world starts to feel a little bit like a play. So it actually highlights the performative nature of life in general. Because you're seeing so many layers of performance, a performance within a performance, now we feel like we're in a performance all the time, right? We actually all have different characters. That's why theater's so powerful. You probably act different around your family than you do with your best friend, I can hazard a guess, right? What's going on there? You have these different personas. Doesn't mean it's fake. It's just we are malleable people. There is a kind of performance going on in life. You know, we don't need to dig too deep into that now. I wish we had more time, but anyway, there is a performance going on. So by seeing a performance within a performance, we become more aware, not just of the artificiality of the play, but potentially the artificiality of our own performance. How real is life? And anyway, that's kind of where it goes. I think Shakespeare talks about that a lot, right? He'll basically say that, hey, this is only a short performance. He's retiring, and like, obviously life comes to an end as well. So just like a play has a start and an end and he retires, we're all going to have to retire from life at some point. There actually are a lot of analogies between a play and life. So that's what it heightens our awareness of as well, okay? Here's another way you could say in terms of meta-theater, because it's so important to this whole study, meta-theater. Metatextuality, the broader term. Meta-theater blurs the distinction between reality and illusion, which means we can't really see the difference between the two. So yeah, you can kind of go either way with explaining it. You can say, oh, we understand how fake the play is, but then we could potentially see how potentially real the play is in terms of matching up with our life. The Mask is a direct example of meta-theater, but then the whole thing is meta-theatrical because Prospero is the director.